Edoardo Tresoldi unveils Opera, a permanent wire mesh installation in Italy. Edoardo Tresoldi has inaugurated a permanent installation on Reggio Calabria's seafront in Italy entitled Opera. The public art intervention was created to celebrate the contemplative relationship between place and human beings through the language of classical architecture and the transparency of the absent matter. Consisting of a colonnade of 46 pillars peaking at 8 meters located in a 2,500 square meter park, Opera, the open wire mesh structure is accessible to both locals and visitors. Using pillars, the project creates a courtly frame, a sort of mental agora, leading the visitors and generating a path of discovery, contrast, and harmony. Establishing different types of relationships with the surroundings, the transparent pillars define an open structure that accommodates, accompanies, and defines the spatial experience and establishes a direct relationship between the earth and the sky. Foster and Partners begin construction on Cairo's new Global Heart Hospital. Foster and Partners has begun construction on the new Magdi Yacoub Global Heart Center in Cairo, Egypt. With views of the pyramids of Giza, the design was made to respond to the needs of patients, their families, and the staff that care for them while decreasing recovery times. The 300-bed hospital is being built with diagnosis and treatment facilities, including an accident and emergency department, a large outpatient clinic, and rehabilitative departments. It will feature multiple courtyards as well as the surgical department and intensive care units that are co-located. The hospital will also feature support spaces for families to stay while the patients recuperate, as well as classrooms and other educational spaces for medical students to engage within an active learning environment. The roof is defined by a series of sculptural, shell-like structures. Valentino Gareri proposes new model of educational building for the post-COVID era. Valentino Gareri has proposed a sustainable and modular educational building for the new post-COVID-19 era. Entitled Treehouse School, the project reinforces the relationship with nature with connected outdoor and indoor spaces. As schools around the world reopen, Gareri believes that primary importance should be given to educational buildings after the Great Lockdown. The Treehouse School combines different educational buildings together, such as kindergarten, primary and secondary school, while maintaining their own independence. Looking at a bigger scale, a community center, an urban plaza, a cafe and a library are included in the scheme, offering spaces for the entire community. Presenting a modular educational center, all the required spaces are fitted into rings with 2 courtyards and an additional usable roof. Made of cross-laminated timber, the modules of 55 square meter each put in place an ideal classroom that can hold around 20 to 25 students. School is very energy self-sufficient with sustainable devices such as rainwater collections, natural cross ventilation, wind energy devices and photovoltaic panels, all located on the higher roof. New metro infrastructure is taking shape in Athens and Thessaloniki. With the recent completion of several new stations and tunnels, the Athens underground metro expansion and the development of the Thessaloniki metro system are on a set course to completion in Greece. The Unearthed series documents the development of the 2 infrastructure projects, showcasing a variety of aspects in different stages of completion. The photographic essay depicts the metro tunnels in several construction phases and shares bird's-eye views of the terminal depot and future operations center in Thessaloniki, as well as 3 urban plazas regenerated together with the construction of the underground stations in Athens. The 2 major undertakings are carried out by the state company Attico Metro as part of the underground infrastructure expansion strategy meant to improve public transportation significantly. With 3 stations inaugurated in July this year and 3 more under construction, the extension of Athens Metro Line 3 is set to be completed by the summer of 2022. A mixed-use waterfront project is set to transform West Melbourne. A new mixed-use waterfront development is set to start construction in 2021 after receiving approval by the City of Melbourne's Future Melbourne Committee. Designed by Foster and Partners, Fender Catsalidis and Oculus, the project is located along the Maribyrnong River and is made with a series of buildings that span retail, residential, commercial and community uses. The site occupies 5 parcels of land in West Melbourne. The new development will encompass footpaths, 800 meters of bike lanes as well as Green Lane Way with connections to the river and South Kensington Station. Perry Projects director David Scalzo noted that, as a building and as Victorians, we are proud this landmark project will create an employment hub and contribute to Melbourne's post-pandemic recovery, creating some 500 jobs over the next 5 years through the design and construction phases alone. Construction will span 4 stages, with the first stage set for completion at the end of 2023, with progressive stages planned to be completed by 2026.
Well, that's all we have for this edition of the Weekly ArchiNews. Thanks for joining. Make sure you like the video, share this with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more upcoming videos. So until next week, peace out.